So some of the things that we can do to create a work-life balance for ourselves, right? 4 basic things that I'm sure we're all aware of. Some kind of routine of exercise, yoga, having a personal hobby. How many of you go to lunch and take your phones with you? Yeah, pretty much everyone. Here's a thing that you can try. Go for a 15-minute walk. Leave your phone behind. See if your addicted cells can go for 15 minutes. Right? We're all addicted to our phones. Clear your mind. We don't need to look at another screen because we're looking at screens all day long anyways. Give yourself a 15-minute break. Go for a walk. Because when I was a monk, that was the first and the most prominent question that I would always get asked is, why did you become a monk? It's not every day that you run across somebody who just happened to live as a monk or living as a monk. And why did that happen? How did that happen? What are the things in life that made you go in that direction? So I'll share that with you. And then now I'm not a monk anymore. Got married about 2 years ago. And now people are asking me, why are you no longer a monk? But if you can, please disconnect from your phone before going to bed. It's kind of like when you unplug a fan, right? The blades are still spinning, right, when you unplug it. So our mind keeps spinning even when you unplug it. So let it unplug. Let yourself unplug a little while before you go to sleep. Don't be glued to it the whole time. Right? But the research is showing that those who are sleep deprived enough, right, they put themselves at serious risk of can affect your mood, memory, health, and judgment. And you're increasing your chances of developing heart disease by 48%. But there's a lot of research out there that's showing that those who practice mindfulness on a regular basis, they have lower stress levels. Positive relationships, such an important thing, right? As you were mentioning that your family support system was there to support you during the difficult time. Because when we go through our difficulties, and if we're alone during those difficulties, it just really makes it really difficult and stressful and depressing. So, and relationships can be tricky because I like to compare relationships to a tree. It takes a long time to grow a tree before it'll give fruits and flowers, but how long does it take to cut down? It could take years to grow, 5 minutes to cut it down. Relationships can be like that. They can take a long time to build trust, but one miscommunication, one argument, one disagreement, and sometimes we're ready to walk away from those. So when you take a humble position, it can resolve relationships. Especially in a workplace environment, there's tension between two people. Everybody feels it. You avoid each other in the hallway, you avoid each other in the cafeteria, everywhere, and everybody in the meeting, everybody feels it. It's not just you two. And imagine when you're able to repair that, especially if you're in a leadership role, it's so inspiring for others to see that you actually resolved it.